Hi guys, Dr. Justin Bertha, the Tattoo Business Doc. As always, our website www.tattoobusinessdoc.co.za. There's an email address on the website, so you can email me your questions or your observations or your criticisms, all your keyboard warriors. Go for gold. It's not yet the Olympics, but we'll make plan for you guys. So guys, entrepreneurship in South Africa. It's open for debate, but there's many a problem being faced: economic stagnation, acute cash flow problems, liquidity pressures, political risks, severe infrastructure deficiencies. Man, the list is long. Operational costs and skill shortages, the rise in crime levels, the decline of our inner city and CBD areas. I mean, you go to Victoria CBD, a lot of the residential buildings, I mean, you'll always find one or two of those flats have been burned down. And a lot of those places are just in such a state, I wouldn't live there for all the money in the world. And it's a reality we're sitting in. And we're sitting, and it's difficult, man. It hampers growth, and it really impacts small and large business. Don't think large business doesn't feel it. We all feel it. The rich and poor, we all feel it. The middle class being pushed out to the brims. It really is, guys. Most middle class people can't afford houses in certain areas. And there's such an increase in the safety zones and all sorts all over the place that it is a difficult scenario. I mean, crime is big. And I mean, today I went to a client that's been in an area for over 40 years. And they can't move because everybody knows them that they're there. But they also have the problem that their clients are dying out, literally dying out. And it is a problem, and we were sitting about it, and they were like, what do we do? And I'm like, guys, you just got to work on the fact that you've been around for 40 years. That alone tells us something. Now, I know there's economic slowdown and cash flow is problematic. There's low growth, high inflation, rising input costs, and it is really hitting profitability. But guys, there's always an option that will help you. Go solar, do whatever you can to not be as reliant on the state for everything. And I know it's difficult, guys. I know. People are going to throw stones at me because I'm saying these things. But you know what, guys? This is an age-old story for the last 30 years. And people think Ramaphosa was this big revival guy. How is he going to turn around 30 years of bad management, 30 years of rampant corruption, 30 years of theft and thuggery and all those kind of things? He can't. He's not man enough. He doesn't have enough time. Even if the DA takes control, it's going to take them 25 years or 30 years to recover the economy to where it was before. So there's problems. Infrastructure failure, man, you've got to drive anywhere in South Africa, you'll find potholes. In some cases, there's no road left. And I mean, we've even seen Ellen Ziller swimming in a pothole in Johannesburg. I do think that's an artificial intelligence ad, but who knows? You know, she's quite an interesting lady. Political and regulatory risk. I mean, there is no clear plan from anybody in government. There really isn't. I don't think they've got the capacity to really do anything. They literally don't. They've got the world's knowledge at their fingertips. They've got professors, they've got advisors, everything else. But trust me, every decision is politically based and politically motivated and self-enrichingly motivated. Trust me, Ramaphosa was the first recipient of BEE. He's not going to change his mind because he's made billions of it, and don't think anybody else got the balls to do it. They just don't. All right, so we've got to work around it. Find ways to work around it. A lot of people have, and you can too. Skill shortages, man, I know. Thank you, I know. But find the people, train the people, give the people a purpose. Even if you're a small company, they won't grow in terms of different names or beautiful little I'm a logistics manager, or I am the head of the beverages and tea party organization in our business, or I'm the social manager or social butterfly in the business, whatever. You know, not all businesses you can differentiate between people, but people want growth. People want to feel that they're growing along with the business. They need that. Crime and security, guys, we know how to live, what to do. You know, don't stop at robots with your windows open. You know where to go and where not to go. You know where to stay out and all those kind of things. Guys, we've lived with crime and severe crime now for many years. For many, many years. To have a business in South Africa is a rare skill. You need to put that shit on your CV. It is a rare skill. So if everybody ever asks you, do you know how to do business? You tell them, listen, can do business in South Africa and survive. And you, that is a skill, dude. That is a skill. I'm telling you, that's what South Africans do so well when they go overseas, because they've learned the hard way. Nothing is easy in this country, nothing, and it has never been easy. Let's not fool ourselves, it's never been easy. It's always been tough. When the country was under sanctions, everything else, we had to produce everything ourselves. We had to do everything ourselves, and we couldn't export. We couldn't do that more business. We couldn't do this. We couldn't do that, and we were under so many sanctions and so many things. And then a state of emergencies, and we didn't have enough labor force for the mines, so we imported guys from Mozambique and all sorts. Guys, it's never been easy. Let's not fool ourselves. Access to capital, guys. Yeah, that's a conundrum, to be honest, but that's also why I've done a postgraduate diploma in Islamic finance and banking, because other countries other than the United States and United Kingdom and Europe is now largely coming to invest in South Africa. China being one of the biggest, and just me, to understand them is a skill on their own, and unfortunately there's no degree at varsity to explain that to you. You need to experience that for yourself, which I have, and then I'm still trying to get my little bald patch grown back. So yeah, it's a difficult world with them. Same with the Muslim and Islamic financing, guys. It doesn't work as you would think it works, guys. It really doesn't. And you've got to understand that, and they're investing a lot of money, and they're listening to good entrepreneurial mindset people. They don't care about race. They don't care about anything. They care about making money. That's what they care about. But they work differently to the world. They don't have a capitalist system. Please understand that. Everything's based on the Quran and how the culture, the Muslim culture and everything else. And there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I really think it's a very, very good way of running your capital markets, because there's no interest and stuff like that. Come and see me, make an appointment, and I'll explain it in depth. There's not enough time on this. So, as an entrepreneur, and I'll tell you, I speak a lot to Prof. Yuri from Tikis, and he'll tell you that no matter how bad the economy is, you can still make money. Oddly enough, you can still make money no matter how shit the economy is. And he said, look at Zimbabwe. That country fell that they literally didn't even have their own currency anymore. And they rebuilt. They have rebuilt. And yes, most recoveries, unfortunately, once the economy is hit, like Zimbabwe and our economy at the moment, which is exceptionally stagnant, any economic recovery will be a jobless economic recovery. As an entrepreneur, you know what I'm talking about. Any business owner now that's got good staff is pushing that staff into complete and utter devastation levels. I mean, those guys are so badly overworked, but they're just happy to have a job. And even that entrepreneurship, that's a good thing, because they're looking after their jobs. But you also got to look after them. So guys, as an entrepreneur in this country, yes, we are faced with every possible hurdle. I mean, some of these hurdles should not even be in existence. But it is, and you will get past it. You just got to take yourself out of the equation sometimes and just go sit and logically think about how, when, and where. You know, and a lot of people that don't step back and don't look at it from another angle. And that is what you need to do right now, is take yourself out of the bloody equation. Calm down your head. I did this whole section about your mental well-being as a business owner, just giving you all the problems that most companies face. So guys, how will you overcome those obstacles? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you how you're overcoming those obstacles. It would be great, and I'll even try and feature you. Right guys, as always, got your back, and I'll see you in the next session, and everything will be okay. Ciao.